What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we're going to be taking a look at something outside of Godzilla and Kaiju. If you guys follow my Facebook page, Godzilla fan freaks, I got this guy a little while back, a few weeks ago roughly, and he just really stood out to me. I always liked the character Mysterio, and my girlfriend got me this as a little late Christmas gift kind of thing. And he's just really cool. And something was just telling me to do a review on this guy, even though I might be late to the party. And there's tons of other reviews out there that are probably better than mine on this guy, like Shartimus Prime and a lot of those other toy collectors that do mainly like Marvel Legends stuff and comic book stuff. But I still felt like I'll put a review out for this guy for my audience, just for the heck of it. And just because he's really, really cool. Like, he's a really great figure. And it really pushed me to want to do the Build-A-Figure in this line, which is the Lizard. And the Lizard, as some of you know, I've mentioned before, is one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters, villains, whatever you want to put them under. And I knew about the Build-A-Figure, but nothing really pushed me to buy the whole line. And it's like just getting Mysterio alone. In all honesty, I don't care about any of the other figures in the line. I just want the Build-A-Figure pieces. But anyway, I just thought I would put a review out on Mysterio here alone. And let's just get straight on into it. Now, what should I start with? Should I start with these little effect pieces that he came with? Why not? These here are really cool. Now, I've seen other reviews on this guy just to kind of prep myself to do my review and whatnot, kind of just to give me some other inputs and ideas. And what I hear a lot of is a lot of people don't like the color of these. Like, smoke effects. That's what they are. They're like a smoke and illusion effect, because that's what Mysterio did. He created illusions and everything. And a lot of people said that they would have liked it just a plain white smoke. And I can understand that, but I like the color that they chose for this. Very nice translucent green color. Very nicely well done. As you can see, there's some octopus tentacles molded in there. He's like creating, an octopus monster or something like that to go up against Spider-Man or to throw him off or confuse him. But these are really cool, very well sculpted. Came out really nice. Like, I love the comic book look of the swirls. They just look great. And these mainly are to go, like you saw in the beginning of the video, these mainly go around the base of his, shins and everything like that for his feet. But like I've seen in other reviews, if you really wanted to, you could attach them to his, arms, his forearms, so it looks like they're shooting out of his hand or coming off of his arms instead of his legs. But, nah, these are really cool, and I dig the color. If they were white, then, whatever, everybody would, be happy. Maybe some people would be saying maybe they wish that they were a color then. But I like this green. Looks good. Looks really good. Now, let's get those off to the side, and let's take a look at Mysterio himself. Really cool. I've always been fond of Mysterio, and this figure is just, again, I just had to do a review on this guy just because I thought he was so dang cool looking. Paint apps are really simple. You got dark green for the base of his costume, a little lighter green for his boots and his gloves, and his gauntlets are kind of a mixture of dark and light green. Looks very nice. A very nice kind of deepish purple for the cape, and a little bit lighter purple up here for the eyeball cuffs. Look really good. His dome, of course, is his fishbowl helmet, I should say, for all that joking. Is a very nice translucent, and it has like a very nice like smoke effect to it, like in the plastic itself. I don't know if it is in the plastic itself or not, but it's just really cool the way that they did it to give it like a smoky mist effect. And because we never saw Mysterio's face while his helmet was on, it was always like this. And you can kind of see the head sculpt underneath there. And all in all, you can remove this. It's just put in with a peg on the back, as you can see. And you just got to kind of work it, but it does come off like so. And there's his head sculpt, which is a very nice translucent, like white, smoky-ish color, which I think is why people wanted these to be more or less the same color as that. But his head is actually a skull. I don't know how well that's going to show up on camera, but his head is actually a skull. And it has the octopus tentacles coming out of the mouth and one of the eyes, which is actually pretty morbid if you think about it for a, I want to say, a Marvel Legends figure. I mean, that's something that would maybe give you nightmares or something, you know? Like, it's actually kind of really freaky and morbid looking. But I did learn that there was another variant to this guy, or the first editions that came out. His head sculpt was actually like, it was actually more of this color, but kind of more bluish, I think, like a bluish green. And I can't remember if word ended up getting out that they said that they didn't like the look of like the bluish underneath the dome itself. And it kind of just stood out. And then they made the rest of them this kind of like white, smoky-ish, translucent that blended a lot better. I do like this head sculpt better, just my opinion. It really does blend in better with the fishbowl head. I mean, and just look at it on its own. You see how it has like that smoky-ish, like filmy effect? Really, really cool all the way around. Looks really good. I like it a lot. Looks really good from any angle. And then just slip this back over his head, like so. Get the peg back into the back, and you're ready to go. So, yeah, paint apps, really cool on this guy. Look really awesome. Detail, all the little, like, you know, patches and everything in his suit, very nicely well done. The little designs here on his gauntlets and everything, very illusionist-like for Mysterio. Gloves, not a whole lot of detail in the gloves, but they got all his knuckles and everything sculpted in there, which is really, really cool. Boots, really nicely well done. Especially with like the little shin guards here on the front. Cape, like the eyeball cuffs, look very, very neat. All the wrinkles and folds and everything in the cape look nice. No matter what angle you put this guy at, he looks great, just with that like smoky effect in the dome. It just looks cool. So yeah, detail, good. Articulation, his head does, you know, turn side to side, goes a little bit up and down, but of course that's, you know, without the dome, without his cape and his dome being on. Shoulders, you know, hinge joint, and, you know, go forward, backward. It's got a bicep swivel on both arms. Double jointed elbows, I believe, even though these gauntlets kind of do get in the way. Wrists rotate and hinge, you know, forward and backward, up and down. It's got that, you know, ab crunch, so he's got that going for him. He does have a waist joint. Up here, where his legs connect to his hips, can kick forward. You know, they can kick backward, but of course you're limited because of the cape. They can kick out to the side. He also does have a thigh swivel right there. Double jointed knees. Very nice range of motion. He does have a boot articulation or a shin articulation swivel. Very nice. Ankle pivots, hinges, rotate, you know, well, rotates with the shin, I should say. But yeah. Very nice range of articulation. I do like how this hand is kind of more of a clenching and this hand's more of like an ooh, open, you know, Mysterio, I don't know, doing a magic trick, let's put it that way. But, I mean, he looks great. I mean, he just looks fantastic, and I just had to do a review on this guy. And it seems kind of fitting, too, since he was just revealed in the new Spider-Man trailer, Spider-Man Far From Home. And we got a shot of Mysterio. So, and it's hard to say if he's a bad guy. It almost looks like he's a good guy because he's like telling Spider-Man, don't get in my way. This is my thing that I'm dealing with, and then he's fighting the big water dude, which I want to say maybe is Hydro Man, which he was in the can't remember if he was in the comics, but he was in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon series. So I don't know if that was Hydro Man. And then in another shot there was, you know, all that sand and rubble and stuff like that. I don't know if that was Sandman or not. So maybe this is someone new altogether. I'm not sure. But we know Mysterio is in the movie for sure. Looks really cool, actually. So definitely can't wait to see more of Mysterio when the movie comes out, or when more trailer or footage gets released. Anyway, that is my review on the Marvel Legends Mysterio figure. Really hope to, you know, continue to find the other figures. Here's my progress so far on the Lizard Build-A-Figure. I got the head of the Lizard, which came with, oh, I forgot his name. He was the symbiote in the line, though. Ravager? I can't remember. But anyway, so I got the headpiece for the Lizard, which is really cool. And then I got both of the legs. Got both of his legs and feet. And then I got one of the arms. So I'm just missing the other arm, the tail, and the body. And that's it. So hopefully I find those guys. I know I'm kind of late to the party again, getting this line. So maybe it might be a little bit of a challenge for me to find the rest. I'm kind of hoping not. I'm kind of hoping it's not too much of a challenge and it's not too pricey. Let's put it that way. But only got 3 more pieces left to go. So wish me luck, guys. And once I do get all the pieces, if I get all the pieces, I really hope I do, I will be putting a review out on the Build-A-Figure Lizard. So anyway, that is my review, guys, on the Marvel Legends Mysterio figure. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just thought, you know, I really wanted to do a review on this guy. And I wanted to give you guys some type of content, since, again, it's been very dry lately. So anyway, like always, hope you enjoyed. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.